As you read from the title, if you allow them to feed you, you allow them to starve you. Earlier this morning, dog, I woke up around 2 and I snoozed my alarm and I went right back to sleep. Then I woke up again around 6. Then I got up, did everything I had. Excuse me, I did everything that I had to do. And I had went to the gym. And on my way to the gym, I was cool. I was cool on my way to the gym. Then when I got there, I started doing my little stretches and stuff like that and start working out. So getting towards the end of my workout session, I had got a text from someone at my job who was like over us. Then the captain is over them. For the ones who don't know, I currently work in corrections. So I'm gonna read to y'all what the message said. This was today at 8:09. The message said, if you did not leave your badge here on Sunday, you need to bring it to me now, in all caps. Then I said, good morning, miss. I use my badge to work out in the gym for the sheriff's office. I'm not going to clock in with it anymore until I'm allowed to do so. Then she replied and said, you have been asked several times. The next step will be taken if you do not leave here by the end of the day. I said, yes, ma'am, and all right, miss, I bring it shortly. As I was reading that message, it pissed me off. The reason it pissed me off because it showed that is clear. There is a clear sign of one, you are going against the grain. You are working more than you are supposed to be working. I had got 174 hours. To me, that is nothing because I got a strong work ethic. But the con of that is me giving up my badge. It's me not being able to have control over my time anymore. So they now have control over my time. I'm not able to clock in no more. The pro of that is overtime is now being taken away from me to the point to where now I can now focus on my business, which is what I'm supposed to be focused on. So I'm like, okay. It's two ways I could look at this situation. I could be pissed off about it, or I could see the good in it. And yes, I was pissed off about it because like now you have waited for something to happen just for you to now pull that trigger to really put your foot all the way on the gas and not lit up not even an inch. Right? So it's like now that this happened, what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna finally continue to build out this system, build out this program that can help people achieve phenomenal results? Or are you gonna keep giving your time to a job that could easily lay you off like that could easily just use you, that could easily take up all of your time? You gotta ask them when you want to take off instead of you just freely taking off on your own. So it's like, what are you gonna do? And I'm just like, damn, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, bro, why did I have to wait for my job to why did I have to wait for this situation to come about just for me to want to go all the way in? Right? So it's like, bro, you have to give this shit all you got, man. Cause a job do not give a fuck about you. Especially when you not abiding by their rules. When folks find out that I had 174 hours, they was like, God damn, I told one dude. I was like, man, I said, man, I gotta go. He like, man, what happened? I said, I got 174 hours last pay period. He said, God damn. You wanna know why people react like that? Because they don't have that work ethic. They're not hungry enough. If you hungry enough, I promise you can make some shit happen. But I noticed I'm putting this hunger towards the wrong thing. That's why I'm not getting the results that I wish to obtain. So I can't be mad at nobody else but myself. I'm not more so pissed at the job, I'm more so pissed at myself. Because it's like, Jeremiah, you could have been here already, but by you keep trying to have this poverty mindset, this lack of mindset, that's why you not getting to where you need to be getting to. You prayed for more workload, and now you getting it. The overtime is being taken away just so you can focus on this. Just so you can focus on this right here. Just so you can document your journey. Just so other people can see what you are doing in your life, and they be like, damn, this young man doing something that I wasn't doing at his age. I want him to coach me. But how can you do that if you're not putting time into that, right? So everything in life is a choice. This path was already destined for me to be on, but I was the one bullshitting. I'm not gonna blame the job. I'm gonna blame myself. I'm gonna take accountability for my actions. Because a lot of that shit could have been prevented. I could have been like everybody else, right? I could have been like everybody else, right? And got stuck. It's a lot of people in that job, bro, who's stuck where they at right now. And they want more, but they don't know exactly what to do to obtain more, right? Yeah, so as I was saying, bro, I don't want to be shit like these folks, bro. Like nothing like them. So you gotta decide what is it like that you're gonna do. And the reason I'm breathing is heavy because I got my little niece right here, and I had to run up the stairs and inflate my sister tire with some air and shit. So yeah, but you gotta decide what is it gonna be. You gonna keep working this job, or you gonna soon build that business that's gonna give you the freedom from that job, because you don't want to be in a position of where you lose the job. Now this all you got to do. Now you got to work on getting another job because you got things to take care of, things you need to pay off. You got a car note, you got insurance, you got to get a tag, you got all this extra shit to pay for. Then you working on building a business in the process. That's a lot. That's a lot. So you got to decide, bro, what is it going to be? You allow them to feed you. You give them the power to starve you. So what is it gonna be, man? I'm choosing the path that I want to be on, bro, and that's this. This path was already destined for me. God laid it out for me, but it's up to me to put in the work for it to happen. All right. So what is it gonna be, man? What is it gonna be? You know you need to be building that business. You know you need to be going hard in the gym. You know you need to be locked in and focused. But you can't do that because you keep people pleasing. You keep giving people your time who's not deserving of your time. Right? So what is it gonna be, man? That's all I got for y'all, bro. That's all I got, bro. If you want to stay up to date with my life, bro, man, as I always say, the link to my Instagram is in the description below. If you've made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. If you want one-on-one coaching, hit me up in my DMs and I'll add you to the waiting list. The time is now, dog. Let's get to it, bro.